Good morning, it's Vasilis Kokoris. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to show you how to make Koulourakia. Koulourakia, it's a traditional Greek cookie that we make for Easter, but I like them all year round. So a lot of Greek families have their own recipes, but today I'm going to be using my grandmother's. So depending on the size of the Koulourakia, the way that I make them, they'll yield anywhere between 100 and 120 cookies. We like to make a lot of them because we'll give them to our neighbors, we'll take them to our friends, and of course, our families. So for my recipe, you'll need 8 eggs, 4 sticks of butter, 1 orange juiced and grated, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 cups of sugar, half a pint of heavy cream, and 3 pounds of flour. My grandmother used to also use a little bit of cognac, about half a shot glass. Unfortunately, I'm out, and I'm going to use a little bit of Habiki whiskey. So let's get started grating the orange. Now I'm going to juice my orange. So now we're going to mix the sugar with the butter. So you should let the sugar and the butter beat for anywhere between 5 and 6 minutes. So after that's done, 5 to 6 minutes, I turn the mixer off and I add the eggs one by one. So now I'm going to turn the mixer back on. Make sure that everything gets mixed properly. This is going to take 5 to 6 minutes as well. Now we're going to mix in the other ingredients. So the orange juice, the whiskey, the orange rind, so now I'm going to put in the vanilla and the heavy cream. So after you've been making these for a long time, you kind of just look at it with your eye rather than measuring it. And last but not least, 4 heaping teaspoons of baking powder. And there you go. And now we'll put it all to mix for a few more minutes. So now you're going to need to change the wire whisk to a beater. So now we're going to mix in the flour, but not all at the same time. So because my mixer is a little bit on the smaller side, I'm actually going to dump the rest of it into a large bowl and then mix in the rest of the flour. So now I'm going to add in the rest of the flour. I may also need a little bit more. So now I'm mixing everything, but you want to be careful to not mix it too much. So do you see how soft the mix is right now? If you do it too much, then the cookies will end up being really hard. And now we are going to brush a little egg on them. At 350 degrees, the recommended time for them to be in the oven is about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how light or dark you want them. This is what they look like.